Good morning, guys. So this morning we are in the car park of the swimming pool and the gym of Leven. Okay, the council swimming pool and the swimming pool. The swimming pool and the gym, council gym. Okay, in Leven. And why am I here? Why am I here? So I decided to come here in Leven because I realized that in so many years that I've been living here in Leven, between Karkodi and Dunfermline, I have never actually properly visited Leven. So that's what I'm gonna do now, like the town center. I've been on the beach maybe a couple of times, but not the town center. So I'm going there now, okay guys? I've always considered Leven a nice place to live in, but you know, I've actually never visited properly. It's nice because it's got the beach and many shops. It's all crammed together in front of the beach, so that's quite nice. So here we have the bus station. You see, everything is close to each other. You get me? The bus station, the shops, the town center, the beach. And there is plenty of free car park. So these are the shops in Leven, in this kind of main square. This seems to be a lovely cafe, and there is prosciutto. Oh, you can't see. So this one seems to be a lovely cafe. Okay, I want to try it later. And there was prosciutto, a lot of Italian, probably Spanish stuff to make sandwiches. So yeah, it looks interesting.
The cafe is called Hanarella, guys, and it's really good. It seems to have an Italian connection. They sell Italian high-quality pasta. They have Italian sausages and other cured Italian meats. Here you can admire the cappuccino and the lovely carrot cake.
Here we have a flower shop, and let's keep on. Here we have a butcher, Simpson and Sons. There you go. This is what I call the everything shop. You know, with all the gadget from China directly from Temu. No, I'm joking. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. Fake flowers, fake watches, whatever you want. Here we've got a nice pub, and then dog grooming shop. Look at that. What about here? Greg's and Baines. There, Baines has closed for some reason. Costa. Charities as usual. Phone repair shop, and here we have a nice cafe. Look at that. Is this a pub or what? Tattoo shop. So we have this road on the right, and there seems to be another road there. I'm gonna go and discover it soon. So here we have the library, and I want to show you some little interesting thing about the library. Look at that. We have that little, look, interesting, isn't it? So this little thing, I couldn't find the words to describe it. It's called a relief carving. Relief or relief? Oh, I forgot, sorry. Yeah, so it's a relief carving, and it features a wicker beehive. We've got here a spire of a church. Okay. So the library is fully functional, and these are the times. And we've got some flowers here. There you go, look at that, lovely flowers. So we actually have got two spires. Although the proper name is not spire, it's another one that I'm gonna Google it now for you guys. I think spire is only the pointy part of it, the full thing, which in Italian is called campanile. I'm gonna Google it now for you. It's called steeple, okay, or bell tower. But to be a bell tower, you've got to have a bell, which I'm not sure they have. So let's call it steeple, guys. And I just want to let you notice how there is a concentration of astonishing concentration of churches. I wonder if any of these are Catholic. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, because there are 2 separate churches. Well, now, wow, now that one is a boxing club, Denbith Boxing Club, amazing, but I'm pretty sure it used to be a church. And then we've got a 3rd church over there, a 4th church over here, and a 5th one. I guess this used to be a church as well, separate church from this other one, am I right? That's what it looks like. And here we have some pasta bolognese, group opening here 28th of August, every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. called Sarah, blah blah blah, real food, real support and results. Slimming World. Also, is it to get slim? Oh, that's nice. Touching hearts, changing lives. There you go. And here we have a very Scottish house, very Scottish. That's good. Leven Parish Church of Scotland. So here we have a war monument, guys, with the lovely, lovely flowers. Look at them. Look at them.
Sorry, guys. I only noticed now, while editing, that the flowers form the flag of Scotland. How cool is that?
How beautiful are they, aren't they? They're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Same here. Okay, so the poppy, okay, is a symbol of we see the poppy here. Is the symbols for some reason of these memorials. Okay, and we have all the names of the poor young people that died during the first war, I want to say. I wonder if it's the first or the second. Yeah. It says 1939, so that means that the first year of the Second War. So that means that if this was made in that year, that means that the monument is actually for the First War rather than the second, okay? Although we have, no, 1 second. We have, oh, maybe, oh, that's what it is. Maybe 1939, yes, 1939 and then 1945. So this is for the Second War. I thought that was like the you know, the first brick. How do you call the first brick? Can't remember. The foundation stone, which couldn't have been anyway because it's up there. Where is my finger? Yeah, it's up there. So couldn't, anyway. I thought it could have been the year of the construction of this monument.
Sam, the one you mean, is called a date stone, which is not this one, as this war monument was clearly built after the war, so 1939 can't be the date stone.
I have asked one lady if she knew if there was any Catholic churches among these ones, and she said, I don't think so, but I wouldn't take her word for it because it seemed weird. I'm pretty sure one of them has to be Catholic. What do you think, guys? Actually, I could Google it. Actually. Now, this one is not a church anymore. It's a house now. So maybe that's why, because they're not in use anymore. But at some point in history, I'm sure they were Catholic, 1 or 2 of them. What do you think? So the lady that I have asked about if there was any Catholic churches, she was right. None of them are Catholic, and based on the answer that I got from ChatGPT, there should be only three active churches, and they're all either whatever they are, but they're not Catholic. Okay, guys. It's not a vital information for me. It's just that because I grew up as a Catholic person and I come from a Catholic family, I'm just curious, especially knowing that if my family ever comes here, they're gonna ask me. They're gonna ask me. Oh, look at this lovely flower. Yeah. You get me? How many churches did I count before? There's another one. It's crazy, isn't it? Another church. Crazy. Another church. So this would be the sixth one. The sixth, I can't pronounce it, the sixth one.
It's pronounced sixth, sixth, sixth.
Look at the steeple, there you go, beautiful. St. Margaret's Episcopal Church. Here we have a health center. I remember now one day I had to book the transport to here, and basically the ambulance office would say, no, we cannot take patients here because it's not a hospital, it's a health center. That's what they said. What do we have here? Jenna Maps Vintage Gifts. Look at that. Oh, it's closed though. It's closed. See? Old, new and vintage. It looks interesting though. Oh, here's the times, you guys. If you're interested, those are the opening times. Hello guys, I want to show you that interesting cafe from another angle. Okay. It's called Key. It's called. And no, it's not the same cafe though. It's a barber. Oh, sorry, I thought it was. I thought this was the cafe where I'm meant to go, but it's not. It's a barber.
I said I'm meant to go because the stop at the cafe was the last thing of this visit, but I've already talked about my experience there, if it makes sense.
So here we have a pizza and pasta restaurant, which I think is worth to check out. Yeah, look at that. So in front of us, guys, we have Bass Rock. I'm gonna zoom in until we are there. Look at that. There you go. You're there. And this is the prom in Leven. Would you call it the prom? I'm not entirely sure. I would. I don't know if it's called prom, just like in Kirkcaldy.
Yes, Sam, that's the promenade.
And there we have a lovely hill that I have climbed in the past once. I think it's called Law something. Law Hill or something like that. I can Google it for you if you want, guys.
It's Largo Law, Sam. It's 290 meters high, and it used to be a volcano, believe it or not.
That is the care home of Leven Beach, and look at the view they've got. So basically, that big window is their lounge. Okay, you see that? That's the lounge. And basically, look, they've got this amazing view. You see? There you go, they have this view right in front of Bass Rock. You can't ask for anything better, I think. What do you think? You know, guys, I usually don't read this board because it would be very boring. But what if I take a picture and then I let my friend here read it for me?
Coastal wildlife. As well as offering spectacular scenery, the Fife Coastal Path is home to a range of interesting plants and animals throughout the year. As well as being a haven for coastal wildflowers and sea mammals, the coastal path is great for shoreline birds like oystercatcher, redshank, and winter visitors like snowbunting. There are plenty of lovely spots to stop and take in the scenery, so bring your binoculars and see what you can spot.
Look at this lovely tree, guys. It's quite nice, isn't it? Do you want to know something funny, guys? Basically, this morning the weather was quite gray. I don't want to say dull because I don't like using that word. It's like negative connotation, isn't it? So it was gray, and I thought I could check the weather, but I'm not gonna check the weather. I'm just gonna go out. Who cares what the weather's like? I bought my jacket, my rain-proof jacket, and so I'm just gonna go out, and I'm not gonna care about the weather. And here I am, walking through Leven, and it has not rained, so that's good. That's good. But the lesson that I want to share is sometimes you have to, sometimes just don't check the weather, just go. Just go. Just go for the adventure, you get me?
Thousands of Glasgow workers streamed from the grime of city and factory for their holidays in Leven through the 20th century, enjoying the fine beach, promenade, and links golf courses. Though quieter now, this ancient burg remains popular, and its leisure center makes year-round swimming both possible and a pleasure. The church. A remnant of a 12th century church can be seen in the town cemetery. The structure used by the Christie family of Dury in the 18th century may be the remains of the session house. The oldest gravestone remembers a Thomas Gourlay in 1641. Leven Parish Church today stands on Dury Street. The Millennium Mercat Cross, a sundial in the grounds of Carbery House on Carbery Road, is said to contain an element of Leven's ancient Mercat Cross. The red sandstone shaft from the 1620s is a reminder of the days when the town was busy with trade. To mark the year 2000, a replica of the sundial was made in granite, featuring designs by local children. It stands in Leatham Glen. River Leven. In 1435, there was a quayside at the mouth of the Leven, which is still called Shore Head. By the 18th century, the harbor had expanded, handling the flax worked on linen looms in homes, workshops, and in rope works across the How of Fife. The line of one of Leven's rope walks remains evident today, north and parallel to Links Road. Trade through the port of Leven's Mouth was stopped in 1602 because so much contraband was finding its way ashore. However, Leven was made a burgh of barony to Sir John Gibson of Dury, Scooney, in 1609, giving it powers to manage its own affairs. In the 19th century, Leven Harbor was busy with coal for the pig iron foundry and barley for the distilleries. Salted fish, linen goods, and coal were all exported here, but trade dwindled with the impact of the Forth Bridge rail routes and bigger ports drawing industry elsewhere. In 1910, the silted harbor was filled in to become a railway siding, but today people arrive by bus, not boat or train, at Shorehead. The river, no longer polluted by industry, is returning to a clean habitat running the trout for which it was once famous. Leatham Glen and Silverburn Estate. The charming Leatham Glen on the north edge of Leven is open for all to enjoy, with a variety of attractions and a nature trail winding along wooded slopes. A pleasant walk east over the golf links, from North Links Road or along the beach, leads to the 27-acre Silverburn Park Estate, once home of the Russell family, which was gifted to the National Trust for Scotland and Leven Town Council in 1973. The woodland walks, walled garden, and picnic area are preserved for peaceful enjoyment. The Russells of Tullis Russell Paper Manufacturing, Markinch, purchased the estate around 1831. The second David Russell built a flax mill, and the red brick buildings and the Redding Pond remain. Seek out the exotic trees they planted, including giant redwoods, sequoia dendron, from the American West Coast. The Beehive House, on the former cooperative building, now Leven Library, is a symbol of the cooperative movement begun in Rochdale, England in 1844. The image for the movement suggests united cooperation. One bee cannot survive on its own, but with others it can. More hives represented as the traditional basket straw, skep, can be seen on the clock on the other former cooperative building on Dury Street. The Winds. The winds leading off the high street are decorated with emblems depicting a detail of history after which each wind was named. Hello guys, I just want to add that I managed to talk to the owner of this lovely cafe, and he is Italian from Sicily. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel, share the video. Thank you very much. And remember, aim high, climb higher, as Uncle Bob used to say.